Hey everybody, this is Andrea W from the Yadkin County Public Library, and today I'm going to be talking to you about one of my favorite books, Wicked by Gregory Maguire. Let's get started. Wicked, The Life and Times of the Wicked Witch of the West, was published in 1995 by HarperCollins Publishers. It was the first book in the Wicked Years series. Wicked is a New York Times best-selling fantasy novel that serves as a prologue to L. Frank Baum's 1900 classic, The Wonderful Wizard of Oz. This book is a fairy tale revision that explains what happened before Dorothy, Gale, and Toto arrived in the land of Oz. This book is also not your mother's fairy tale. There are mature themes and adult situations in the book, so personally I would only recommend Wicked to adults. So most of us already know the story of Dorothy Gale, a young girl swept from her Kansas home to the magical land called Oz. Her story is portrayed in the 1939 MGM film, The Wizard of Oz, in which a young Judy Garland, in arguably the most memorable role of her life, portrayed Dorothy, opposite and equally unmatched, in my opinion, Margaret Hamilton, who was cast as the evil Wicked Witch of the West. It's hard to conjure up a more recognizable and iconic villain than Hamilton's Wicked Witch. The Wizard of Oz chronicles Dorothy's journey and ultimate triumph over evil. But they say there is always two sides to every story, so what about the witch's part in this tale? Wicked offers us a radical new evaluation of one of the most feared and hated characters in all of literature, the much maligned Wicked Witch of the West, who, as Maguire tells us, wasn't nearly as wicked as we imagined. Read from the synopsis. When Dorothy triumphed over the Wicked Witch of the West in L. Frank Baum's classic tale, we heard only her side of the story. But what about her arch nemesis, the mysterious witch? Where did she come from, and how did she become so wicked? And what is the true nature of evil? Gregory Maguire creates a fantasy world so rich and vivid that we will never look at Oz the same way again. Wicked is about a land where animals talk and strive to be treated like first-class citizens, Munchkinlanders seek the comfort of middle-class stability, and the Tin Man becomes a victim of domestic violence. And then there is the little green-skinned girl named Elphaba, who will grow up to become the infamous Wicked Witch of the West, a smart, prickly, and misunderstood creature who challenges all of our preconceived notions about the nature of good and evil. Wicked encourages you to think and look at things differently by looking at various themes such as friendship, trust, and tolerance, and also how public opinion can be manipulated. Good versus evil, a tale as old as time, is the ultimate theme. But the twist is that the book doesn't focus so much on the ultimate showdown between Dorothy and Elphaba, but rather Elphaba's struggle within herself. Elphaba, to me, is the ultimate anti-hero. She is a complex, flawed character with a tragic past, so that her desire and want to do good is always at odds with external factors working against that. She never achieves her true potential. My takeaway was that good and evil can reside within the same person. No one is simply good or evil in this book, which begs the reader to answer the final question at the end. Was the Wicked Witch really wicked? I know my answer, but you'll have to read the book to find out for yourself. Wicked was adapted in 2003 into a Tony Award-winning Broadway musical, also called Wicked. It was named the Best Musical of the Decade by Entertainment Weekly. Starring as Glinda the Good Witch was Kristen Chenoweth, and starring beside her as Elphaba Throp, the Wicked Witch of the West, was Idina Menzel, who you may also know as Elsa, the Ice Queen from Frozen. A lot of people that have seen the musical but haven't read the book are a little disappointed when they read the book, because the book and the musical are two separate entities. You can enjoy them both separately, and they feature the same fictional world and characters that inhabit it, but the plots are very different. So if you go into Wicked the book thinking it's going to be the same as Wicked the musical, you will be disappointed. I personally did enjoy them both, but again, they are separate from each other, and you have to keep that in mind when you're reading or watching them. These are the other books in the Wicked Years series. Son of a Witch and A Lion Among Men feature characters that are featured in Wicked. The last book, Out of Oz, concludes the tale with a story of one of Elphaba's relatives. I don't want to give any more away than that, so you'll have to read them to find out what they're about. Also, if you have Kindle Unlimited, these are available for free to download through Amazon. And if you don't have Kindle Unlimited, Amazon is running a 30-day free trial right now. Other novels written by Gregory Maguire include Confessions of an Ugly Stepsister, Mirror, Mirror, After Alice, and Lost. Lost reads more as of a Charles Dickens tale, but the other three are fairy tale revision stories. These are Wicked read-alikes, so if you liked Wicked, these are books that are similar. So if you liked Wicked, you might like these. Wicked Lovely by Melissa Marr, Cinder by Marissa Meyer, Beauty by Robin McKinley, Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban by J.K. Rowling. And all of these were found listed on Fantastic Fiction as read-alikes. These books were found on Novelist Plus as read-alikes for Wicked, All the Ever Afters by Danielle Teller, The Emerald Circus by Jane Yolen, A Darker Shade of Magic by V.E. Schwab, The Sun, the Moon, and the Stars by Stephen Brust. These are books that Gregory Maguire recommends on FantasticFiction.com. The Fall of the Kings, The Ingenious Edgar Jones, The Possibilities of Sainthood, Impossible, The Chosen One, The Language of Trees, Return to Augie Hobble, Mapping the Bones, and Substantial Justice. Please visit our website at www.nwrlibrary.org to access ebooks and more through NC Live or Overdrive, or download the Libby app. All of these resources are available for use with your library card. Thank you all for spending time with me today, and happy reading. I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you.